Good evening, Glue Troopers, and welcome to After Hours. And it is after hours. I finished modeling for the day. I got the patent tank finish from Atlantis, which is, I actually really enjoy building that little kit. Some flash and a few fit issues, but, no, excuse me, well, a couple of very minor fit issues, mainly with where the side of the body of the tank that has the wheels on it, the whole side chassis assembly, bogie assembly goes in, a few little minor fit issue up towards the front. It's about the only thing you can see. It's not the end of the world, believe me. That was really the only fit issue. And if you can't get to fit, something that's a little piece of plastic, a little piece of putty could cover up, no sweat. I actually didn't even worry about it. But I really got a kick out of building. It was a very straightforward model, and it looks fine. And for you guys that like to hyper detail stuff, there's all kinds of potential, and it's in 1/48 scale, one of the few tank kits that is. The barrel does have a little thing on the end of the barrel, the tip of the barrel that I cut off and drilled and used an X-Acto knife to bore out, to put the actual bore hole at the end of the barrel on the muzzle brake. But that's the closest thing to a modification I made. Used the stock decals, just shot at OD, and then weathered it with the Tamiya kit a little bit, and just real happy with it. It is what it is, and for what you pay for them, I have no real complaints. And one thing I did like, I had a one-piece barrel, which, you know, a lot of tanks have the two-piece barrel, the kind of pain filing, sanding to get. Not one-piece barrel, so that made things simpler. And I finished the infantry today. That's actually what I spent most of the day on, just because, well, a good chunk of time today. And when I got done with them, I brought it. It's getting cold here in Florida now, and the Tarbus has AC but no heat. So I went ahead and brought it to my desk where I could, you know, watch YouTube videos while I was detailing them. And when I got them all lined up, I went, "Why does that look familiar?" And I was like, "Oh yeah." So, anyway, they're all out there, and yes, I am playing with several scales, 148 and 140 and 135 and or 32 or whatever it is. So I'm having to, you know, where people are concerned, you can get away with a certain difference in scale because people are not all the same size. But where vehicles are concerned, you have to be very careful to get the force perspective right. One of the things is I can't put the smaller scale vehicles closer to the camera because the ones in the background will look too big, and that takes out of the water. So the larger vehicles, you know, smaller scale, larger size, well, smaller number on the scale, which is actually larger scale, you know what I mean. In other words, the 140 scale and 135th scale vehicles would have to be close, the 148 scale off in the background, that sort of thing. And of course you want to have whatever you make your dioramas so that things are sort of give that closing, you know, off to a point in the distance look if you can to help sell it, although that's not necessarily critical on how you photograph it. But anyway, so this is my last content for a couple of days because tomorrow, dentist, and then off to work, do the line check, get all that done, back in a couple of days. And unless they add something to my schedule, I'll have a little bit of time to get started on this thing, and I'm actually looking forward to it. So what else? We got, I was actually going to not that I'm worried about it. I built the tank, but just out of curiosity, a lot of you guys had recommended putting a t-shirt or some sort of mesh or an old stocking or something over a vacuum cleaner and vacuum up the area just to see if I could find that part. And I've never done that before, and I was actually on my way to go get the little Oric portable vac we have, the little handheld unit, to do just that, when just got sidetracked by something. But anyway, that was interesting listening to you guys talk about your carpet monster stories. And of course, it's always, misery loves company, and we're always happy to know we're not the only ones. One other thing, careful, this microphone's flopping around. I put the microphone down here because I had it up here this morning, and normally cameras are not known for having good audio systems on them. Your phone usually is better to record audio on because it's primarily an audio device. But this camera, I went ahead and gave it a shot, and this camera, wow, it was booming. If you saw the morning show, I actually had to dial that down about 40%. So this actually has a pretty good sound system on it, which means I don't have to keep running around and clapping hands and syncing stuff. Anyway, I think this camera is really going to enhance the quality of the little show here, or to be more specific, get rid of the annoying factors like the old cell phone pulsing in and out and stuff like that. So anyway, that's all I got for now. I hope you guys are having a good holiday season, staying warm, staying dry. And now, officially, all of the models are built, so photography is the next step. And like I said, get started on that in a couple of days. Hopefully I will see you guys back around Friday-ish. We'll just see how it goes. Want to thank you for tuning in. Hope you guys are having a great holiday season, and model on. Everybody'd rather see you than me anyway. I can't blame them. You are adorable. Yes, you are. Okay, Daddy's got to go in and edit his video now. Okay? May I have your leave? My leash. My leash.